Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and somebody sent me an array of, it's some sort of, I can't remember the name of it, Croatian knot, I think is what they call it. And I took this one thinking it might be the hardest. It might be I was thinking it might be the easiest. I think it might be the hardest. But I've done it. It's not mathematically perfect, but all I did was copy, the line drawing. I just thought I'd show you a few tricks that I came up with when doing it. I'm going to get the 3-point curve line, and I'm going to draw this line, and I'm going to go with the 3-point curve line all the way to there and then make it there, because you could always take the shape tool now and get the handles and define this curve to match more what you're trying to do. And I'm not going to go through all the steps, but then get your 3-point curve line back and go from that node to that point and just kind of make it a curve. And then do the same thing for this line, except for you'll have to make a shorter curve. And like I said, I'm just going to go real fast. Now, one thing, and I'm going to use the blend tool, and one thing I've learned about the blend tool is if you have any imperfection in your drawing, like those two little humps, the blend tool will blend them and make them look bad. And I'm trying to kind of figure out, make it look more like the original line. And let's say that's good, so we'll grab both. And because if we look at them with the shape tool, the arrow's going the same direction on both of them, which is good for the blend tool. And then just open up effects and blend them 2 times. And you kind of see what I was talking about, imperfection, because the lines aren't perfect just because of the fact that it's just off a little bit. But if you watch that, you can actually change your blend, which is pretty cool. But let's call that good. And then I just took it to here, made it thicker, and did some adjustments. And since it's starting at 0, and there's 3 of them, we need each of them to be 120 degrees out. So I'm just going to make a duplicate of that, nudge it over or move it over, because I'm going to have to move it back. There's probably a mathematical way to do this too, but it's over my head. So I'm going to rotate that one 120 degrees. I'm going to make another duplicate, and I'm going to rotate this one 240 degrees. And then I just started moving them, and, by hand. And I probably did leave out a step because I've got the curvature of the cut already in there, because I put them up to each other and did the curvature so they kind of match. And you see what I'm talking about, the curvature of that line versus the curvature of that line. And then just bring this one in and have it slip in there. Now, when you're that close, put your nudge factor on something pretty small and grab the last one. And I'm really hoping somebody would chime in. There might be a way to actually do this mathematically, besides the rotation, but the placement. But that would work. We need to move this one up just a hair more, where you just don't have any gaps. So that's what I've come up on. Well, there's one more. I can't stop. So this one needs to go up just a little bit more. And you just want to go up till you don't see any lines above the other lines, and you don't want to have any missing. That would print, that would work. That looks pretty good. And it actually, if you look, this doesn't look like it, evenly flow, but neither does the original drawing. This one would be a little easier. This one, you can see it's just a picture of a bitmap. I really think this one would be easy, because you could even turn your corners and make a frame. I might make a second video on that. Anyway, I hope that helped that person, and thank you for watching.